And because the opening is in Anaheim and not in Los Angeles, I was able to make it to Disneyland, and I am going to share some of this experience with you guys.
Yesterday.
About to be flu season in Scottsdale. Got TB. So, your first time here at the opening, right?
Yes, sir.
How excited are you?
I'm really excited. There's a lot of great athletes out here. I'm just ready to compete.
Now, who are you expecting to, be competing with? I know you've got some Arizona boys out here. Rattler, Spencer Brash.
I mean, all those guys are great guys, and I learned everything from them too. Like, they train the Geo, I train the Geo, and I just learned from them.
Have you seen any of your teammates out here?
Ty was out here, Soli's out here.
Who's gonna put on the biggest show for these Saguaro kids? Soli, you, what are you expecting?
I don't know, I think we're all gonna just come out here and ball out. I'm really excited.
Hey, the weather looks kind of crazy.
Got it.
But I like it. But I guess that means you're gonna bring the rain, huh?
Yes, sir.
Got the young boy, the young legend.
Yes, sir.
Fresh off of that state championship game. Officially retired now, huh, from basketball?
Yes, sir.
At least for high school.
Catch me at any community center, any rec, just killing it.
Or, on the court at Oklahoma. Maybe. I mean, by the time you get there, Trey's out, so...
Might as well go down there and be the point.
Let them know. Got some of these Arizona boys, Brash. I just caught up with Beverett. What are you expecting from you guys?
I just want to put on for AZ. Just put on for...
But you already did that, Oklahoma.
I mean, you see the hat. I just had to come out here and represent and just do my thing and compete with some of the top guys out here and just show them why I'm up there. So it should be fun.
And so, typical football, what can we expect? I know you guys lost some pieces, but you never really worry about that type of stuff.
No. I think we're better this year. We definitely have more speed. Kids in the class under me. We got a bunch of kids in the space who really help us. So I think we should make a run for them this year.
All right, well, I'm gonna let you go ahead and handle this business. See some of these other guys, and I know you got to warm your arm up.
All right.
From Arizona. Who are some of your favorite kids?
I like Spencer Rattler.
Everybody likes the young legend.
I've liked him.
What is it in particular that you like about him?
It's his poise. He's just so athletic. He makes the right decisions. He can tuck the ball and run. He can do it all. And when you look at the school he committed to in Oklahoma, I just think it's a perfect fit for him. I think he's going to be able to be a star there.
He'll flourish.
And I like Ty Robinson. I think he could be a very explosive.
From Higley.
Yeah.
From Higley. We got another Higley kid here too, another quarterback, and we'll get to that in a minute.
Big defensive end guy. We have him listed as an athlete, but I think he can thrive. Love the frame. I think his physicality, his aggressiveness really pops out. Jake Smith obviously has the whole world on fire.
Notre Dame.
So fast, explosive, and versatile. Can do stuff out of the backfield if we need him to in college. Really good slot guy. Like Gunnar Prove. I'm not sure I've seen
the quarterback.
Yeah,
Castile.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure I've seen a kid throw a long ball this year as well as he did at the Army Combine in San Antonio. I thought he's been really good.
And you've literally seen like every quarterback in the country.
I like Jacob Conover. He's just so steady. His mechanics are good. Yeah, he's going to be a
back-to-back champion.
Yeah, he's going to play, and you know he's not going to make a lot of mistakes. Noah Pola Gates is good. Matthew
From Williamsfield.
I mean, just
who is now at Chandler. Matthew Palomel, who's now at Chandler.
I mean, the state of Arizona in 2019 is as loaded as it's ever been.
That's funny, huh?
Why are my Arizona kids so slept on? Why are kids in Arizona so slept on?
I'm not sure.
What is it that you're not doing?
I'm not sure there's enough exposure out there, and you see kids come out here and they show that they're good. You know, they show that they belong and that they can hang with a lot of these California kids, the Nevada kids, the Utah kids. It's about getting out, and I think now and in recent years with Christian Kirk, who was able to do at A&M, I'm not sure a lot of people gave him as much credit as he deserved coming out of high school.
Basically, one of the top 2 receivers picked in the draft.
Absolutely. So the tide kind of shifts, and you see it with Hawaii as well. Saw what Marcus Mariota did, winning the Heisman, leading Oregon, and being a top pick in the NFL draft. Now people are going out to Hawaii and saying, hey, there's actually guys out here.
Well, we're out here at the opening, and one of our own linebackers, Connor Soley from Saguaro, was probably the best linebacker out here today. Also, Arizona kids are taking over at quarterback too. We got Bourget, we got Brack, we got Beverett, we got Rattler. So this guy right here, he's gonna make sure you get that extra star.
Got you.
All right, so we're out here at the opening, the Chargers Stadium. They said it's in LA, but it's like 2 minutes away from Disneyland, which is in Anaheim. So talk to me, what was the experience like? I saw you catching like every pass that was thrown your way.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Got to work in, learned some new things, and that's good. Everybody got to play together, got to play at the best.
And I didn't know that the camp was so educational for you guys. You had a lot of instruction here from some of the coaches and stuff like that. What are some of the things that you're going to take with you when you go back to Boulder Creek?
Yeah, when I came out here, I didn't know that the drills were going to be so personal and everybody was one-on-one with me. Just like different things with the cuts and different angles I could take to help me a lot with that.
So what are some of things you're looking forward to, as you move forward into your senior year?
Oh man, I look forward to building our team together. Everybody's got to come together. Look forward for the younger kids to step up and make plays and just growing our family.
How is it that you go to Boulder Creek but you play for Tucson Turf.
Yeah. So Coach Cindric Steptoe, actually knew my brother when my brother was at U of A, and then when my brother transferred to Georgetown, he was teaching over there, and he also saw my brother. So when I was at
Tucson?
when I was at the Ed Doherty Award, he came up to me. He's like, "Hey, are you Gunther's brother?" I was like, "Yeah," and then he invited me to come play for the team and stuff.
Also, I think me and you are the only two people here wearing Adidas.
That's true.
Yeah. I know Deshaun James thinks that he's a quarterback all of a sudden. That was weird to me.
Me. That's what I'm saying.
How'd it go? So is this like going to be a permanent thing, or are you just masquerading as a quarterback?
I mean, me and Tubba, it's going to be a battle today with me and him, so I mean, I might as well get to work in now. See what I got to get loose.
And I mean, you know, it's always good to, you know, get some reps at quarterback, that way you run those trick plays too, you know, and just come out the backfield. What was it like coming out here, the opening, and, you know, all your peers and stuff, Rattler and Brash and everybody?
It was a good experience. I got to see all the boys again and compete against them as well. So, you know, we all Arizona boys. We out here getting that work in.
And you weren't catching passes from them, but throwing passes with them. You know, what was the experience like, the camaraderie? Were you getting any coaching from them? Because it's been a while.
Yeah, you know, I watched their steps, their footwork, and the way they throw the football. You know, I get a little bit from them. So watching them play makes me better as a quarterback.
Any of them impress you at all?
Obviously, Spencer.
Besides Spencer. So how's your experience over here at the opening?
I thought it was really awesome to compete with all these great players and just get a really good experience.
I mean, you got the easy task next year. You got Jake Smith coming back. You know, what do you expect next season?
You know, we're going to have a little lack of experience. We lost a lot of seniors, but I think we're going to have a lot of fun, and I think we have a lot of passion, so we're going to come out here, and I think we're going to win it this year.
So who in your quarterback group, since we have like 9 Arizona quarterbacks out here, who impressed you? Besides Spencer Rattler.
I mean,
we are not in the business of showing Spencer Rattler extra love.
I mean, they're all so great, but I mean, Gunner and Spencer, they're just all awesome. So excited to watch them play this year.
All right, anything that you're looking forward to taking from this camp and moving forward?
Yeah, just the fundamentals. I just got to work on some stuff and get ready for 7-on-7 this summer.
Yo, your football IQ is like off the charts, man. Where does that come from?
You know, just been around the game my whole life with my dad playing, and just going every weekend to tournaments, watching them play, having little brothers. You know, I love coaching, and that's what I want to do in the future.
What's the biggest difference between 7-on-7s and obviously like wearing the pads and stuff like that? Like, how does it translate? How does one thing translate into the other?
I would say playing 7-on-7, you know, playing the best competition across the nation, you know, everything when you get into pads, it just slows down. So everything just seems a lot easier. It comes to you naturally, and it just gets you better.
Why is Tucson not getting the love and exposure that they deserve?
I would say we just don't have like the big size that everybody else has from like California and all the 5 stars and all the recruits. But you know, we're making noise in 7s, and hopefully they'll come watch us in pads.
Yeah, you're definitely making noise in 7s. We look forward to big things happening for you. Big senior season and
Thanks for all
stuff
the
like
coverage.
that.
You guys do awesome. Thank you.
We got like another famous Spencer in the state of Arizona, Spencer Brash from Higley. What'd you think of this, the whole thing, the opening?
It was a fun camp. There's a lot of talent out here. There's a lot of athletes that I've met just talking to them from multiple different states that are out here.
There was like 900 kids here, and at least like 850 of them were from the state of California. Did that make it harder to get reps?
It was a little harder. You had to step up, just put your name out there, let them know who you are, and just go and do your thing.
What are some of the things that you're going to take away from this?
I'm gonna take away, like, there's so much talent in other places than what I know of home. So there's a lot of things that I have to do to get better in my craft when I'm back home, and then there's just a lot of things that we can do to continue playing football.
And I know you're a multi-sport athlete, so I got to ask you about volleyball. How's that?
Yeah, it's fun. That's a fun sport. That's fun to mess around in. It's like, oh, you should be really good this year.
Now, spring break. Already?
Yeah.
All right, man.
I see you shining. You got like you think you somebody after that state championship game. Hey man, what are some of the hardest things about, you know, these camps and stuff, and like kids getting reps? Like, why does it seem so hard to get reps at these camps?
I've never been to a camp like this. I don't really go to camps overall, but this is my first like camp like this. We didn't get as many reps as I feel like we should have, because people threw bad balls, but that's the only ball they could judge off of.
We had like 7 Arizona quarterbacks out here. Where do you think Arizona stands compared to the rest of the states?
Oh, we're definitely up there. Definitely AZ's up there, top QBs in the country.